Hey everybody, ModelMan here, and recently the speed controller on my Dremel had frozen up, so it's only available at highest speed, and I needed something with finer control. I started looking at the Dremel stylus, something lighter, a little more portable, and I was really surprised at the $100 price tag, and that's pretty much when I found this. I got it over at Home Depot for 30 bucks. And it seems like it could be a fairly good option. There's a little bit of charge on it now, but I'll let it get fully powered up and we'll come up with a use for one of the 65 included accessories, which I'll be dumping into my main accessory bins. Yeah, it's a light, handy little thing so far. Let me charge it up and we'll take a look at it in action. And as to the 65 included accessories, some grinding wheels with a mandrel, two other new mandrels, a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch sanding drum, 3 drill bits, looks like 6 diamond coated probably carving engraving tools. I've never seen one of these before, that's kind of cool. Wrench, 3 stones, an aluminum brush, and some polishing buffer things, and 4 collets total. 1 is already in the chuck. Big regret, and something I was really hoping for, was that this little Genesis guy here would accept the Micromot chuck. I wouldn't have had to use these little guys here at all if that were the case. Unfortunately, and I'll show you later, it just doesn't quite fit properly. I'm going to bunch these up and the battery's still charging. It's about 2-3 months later now perhaps, and I've been getting a fair amount of use out of it. I've only had to charge it a few times. When it does die, usually if you got something spinning, it'll just suddenly stop. One of the nice features of this is that on a full charge, if it starts overheating from all the drilling, it will shut down, turn it off, turn it back on. Sometimes it'll even come back up by itself after a couple seconds, once it's cooled down just enough, and then a few more seconds of drilling, but you may as well put it down for a while at that point. It'll be too hot to use reliably for a little while. When the battery dies, it'll just suddenly stop. Turn it off, turn it back on, you'll get some power for a few seconds, it'll stop again. You got to put it back on the charger. I've only had that happen once out of 3 months. Otherwise, it's been off the charger stand for a while and it still holds the charge really well. Major, huge downside drawback to this is that it's not Dremel compatible. I mean, maybe you shouldn't expect it to be, but if the Genesis were compatible with the Dremel, you'd be able to use this bit right here, which is the Micromot chuck, which will pretty much scale to anything, 1/4 inch down to whatever. Really freaking useful. You never have to change collets again. However, if you do need to, then there's this set from here over on Amazon, which is, it might also be Micromot. I'm drawing a blank on the name of these guys right here. But these fit the Dremel, they fit the Genesis, and they fit the Tamiya handy drill. So this is a really good step between this and a proper Dremel, and I think this is going to become my mainstay for a while. So thanks for watching. See ya.